Hey, what's up everybody? It's Cali Plug with Cali Plug Topics. The topic of today is what are AZ buds? What is AZ weed? Well, back in the days there were the Reggies, the AZ brickweed, the swag, some people even called it the popcorns. There were hundreds of different terms. Okay, first of all, we're gonna start this one off is what is AZ weed? AZ weed is actually Mexican brickweed that was from over the border that got smuggled into Arizona. Now, don't get me wrong, there was also AZs getting smuggled into California through Tijuana and other points and through Texas. They were still called AZs because AZ predominantly had the image of it was the spot to go to for your Reggies, your poop swags, your brickweed. AZ was the spot to go to. So before everyone was going to California in the 90s and early 2000s, everybody was flying to AZ, Arizona. Another word was zonas. Everyone was like zonas. Okay, now there was also Craigos. Craigos was chronic Reggies. So it was like Reggies without seeds. Popcorns were really good AZs. So now I'm giving you all the terminology so you know the lingo. Okay, when people were smuggling from Mexico to Arizona, Nogales was the point, okay? Then it would go up to 19 to Tucson. So Tucson was kind of the hub, okay? Now, Tucson, there would also be a trip to Phoenix. So just getting it over the border was already a costly factor in the 90s for smugglers. Now getting it to Tucson was the next mission. It's like, fuck, dude, we gotta get it to Tucson. And then boom, you get it to Tucson. Then even getting it to Phoenix was a whole nother mission. So they kind of had a whole route, like, you get it here, you make this much. You get it here, you make this much. You get it here, you make even more. At one point, they were using fake FedEx trucks and UPS trucks in the 90s and 2000s to actually, I guess, be more discreet and fool the police or Homeland Security or whatever the fuck it was. Texas was actually cheaper than Arizona. So if you went to Texas, you got a lower price. El Paso was way hotter. The whole 10 was way hotter. Eagle Point, all the locations in Texas were like way hotter. So you would get a way cheaper ticket in Texas. Now, that being said, they used to come in bales, and I think they would come in blocks of 22. I'm not quite sure. I never really bought Reggies. Like, Reggies were kind of out of my time. Don't get me wrong. When I was 12 or 13 years old, they were still around. Right now, the market for Reggies is probably like $200 to $400 a pound. There is still a little market in it. I know my Jamaicans on the East Coast still like Reggies. I know there's probably some hoods in Louisiana and Florida where that's all they smoke are Reggies AZs. Now, that's pretty much a wrap for today. The next episode is going to be what happened to AZs. What I need you guys to do now is drop a comment. If you have any crazy experience with Arizona weed or popcorns or poop swag or Reggies, please drop a comment. Also hit subscribe and turn your notifications on. This has been a wrap. Oh, you guys like the hoodie too. The hoodie you can get on caliplug.us. All the exclusive contents on cbomb.com. And this has been a wrap for what are AZ buds? What are zonas?